Hello, welcome to Inner In with the lectures, your Big Sis. I don't know why I thought speaking for like 30 to 40 minutes is going to be easy. I mean, I tried it like 4 or 5 times as an exercise and I kept stopping at 6, 7, 8 minutes. I think probably I was just unmotivated. And then I went online and I tried like editing and all of that, and I was struggling. I was really struggling, and I was getting frustrated. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to put off my system. I'm not. I'm just can't do this. I just want to cry. And the people have said it, are like, You're not going to do what? You're not going to do what? You're joking. Like you have to. You have to." So here I am. Yes, here I am. This is the podcast. This is it. This is it. I'm trying my best to talk as slow as I can because I'm a really fast. I'm a really fast talker, and I felt that when you listen to each other, I was like, you have to try and talk slowly so that we can get what you're saying. You can carry us along. And like, oh, okay, that's true. I'm going to try. So in my head, I'm really trying to calculate how I talk. Like, am I going too fast? Am I going slow? And all of that. But I think I am. I mean, I'm very sure you can hear me. I'm very sure you can understand what I'm saying. So I think I'm going slow enough. So funny how I was supposed to have started this podcast a long time ago. I mean, not just the podcast. I mean, YouTube. I mean, every single thing I was supposed to do. But guess what? That was lazy, or I was just afraid, and I was so clouded. My head was so clouded. I was always thinking, what will I do? Where will I start? I think here I am right now, trying to start with the podcast. Maybe I'll start with YouTube next. I really don't know. I can't think. I gotta say this alone is already a big step for me. I still can't believe I'm doing this, bro. Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing it. I think at the end of this episode, I'll probably just clap for myself to congratulate myself for starting this podcast. I don't really have a plan for the podcast. I don't know. It's basically Jesus take the wheel. I'm just like Jesus take the wheel, you know. Whatever comes on, I'll write down. I'll try as much as possible to plan. I will release an episode every Thursday. And I'm like, why didn't I just make it every maybe like first Thursday of the month or last Thursday of the month? I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't know what I was thinking, but I don't know. I think I would try my possible best to keep to my word. I think it's something I need to work on, and I'll try. And nobody told me that making a podcast could be hard, especially when you have no knowledge about it. You know the funny part? I first downloaded Anchor. I went to podcast. I downloaded podcast. So see, TikTok is a very good app. A whole lot of information. You can literally start anything on. So literally start, like, if you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to add, if you're whatever it is you're looking for, if you're looking to cure your skin problems, you're looking for anything, you're looking for how to make a recipe, or how to catch a cheating boyfriend, how to start a podcast, how to start a business, like whatever you're looking for, you can literally find it on TikTok. But this is, you can actually find it free, or you have to pay. But I'm very sure whatever it is you're looking for, just go to the search button and just whatever it is going to come out, it's going to pop out. So I just want to let you know that whatever it is I'm doing right now, it started from TikTok. I was so frustrated. I was like, okay, at this point, I'm ready to start this podcast. How do I about it? Like, what do I do? I'm tired of saying I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do that. I'm not doing that. I'm tired. So let me get to the point. Let me start something. I mean, starting is the hard part, but let me start. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I went to TikTok. I typed in how to start a podcast. It showed me how to start a podcast, black girl. And I'm like, yes, that's it. I'm a black girl. That's where I should click on. And I clicked on it, and it was like, I was seeing information about mic, I saw information about apps to use, but I'm so conflicted concerning the mic. Like I'm trying to save up to buy very good mic. Like I like all this. I'm a perfectionist, but I promise to work on it too. I promise to work on it. So I've come to understand that I'm not perfect, and then I can't be perfect on my first try. But this is my first try. I'm not expecting to be perfect, but definitely I'm looking forward to getting better with time. I'm looking forward to getting better with time. I was saying the first app I downloaded was Anchor. Yeah, I did the trailer, I did the artwork from Canva. Yeah, just started, so I was like, okay, fine. I needed the artwork, I needed the podcast name. I had to like go the poll for the podcast name because I was thinking of so many things and nothing was making sense to me. And at that point, yeah, I was applying that my perfectionist trait. Like it was so loud. I mean, I came up with like 3 names. I came up with Inaim with like Joe. I came up with What You're Thinking. I can't remember the third one, but people were like for this. People were really voting for this Inaim with like Joe. I'm like, oh, okay. If I so next after I picked the name, some people were coming up with other options like time and days with the like Jones, a lot of things, but it was just something like right to me. I wanted something that was calm. I wanted something that was, simple. And I was like the artwork, so I went to Canva, I tried to create something. Really tried. I did the first one. I was like, nah, it's not feeling there. I'm not feeling it. I didn't really like it. All of that. Even up to now. Now, I don't really like it. I talk on the podcast. I don't really like it. And I'm going to work on it again. But I just want to start. Like, I'm just going to start this podcast. So, that's last year. This podcast was supposed to start last year. But I kept on, I needed a mic. I needed this. I needed that. That is like I really just wanted. So many things were going on, and then one of the major problems was finances, like money to buy this, money to buy that. And at that point in my life, so many things were happening. So many things are still happening now. I just realized that it doesn't matter. Like so many things will always happen. Like so many things will actually happen. Do I have to keep like making excuses? I mean, I'm at this point I'm tired of making excuses. It's like every time I'm making excuses, let me just start this. That's how I started. I won't lie to you. I suffer from anxiety. Like I have mad anxiety. Let's say I meet somebody in like higher authority, like my lecturer, for the first time, and I'm about to have a conversation with them. If you look closely here, you literally see me shaking. I will literally be shaking. But I'll still talk. That's the funny thing. Stop. So I started this podcast here, and I remember shaking. Like I remember doing the artwork. And then getting and she was like, the trailer. I think I recorded the trailer like 15 to 20 times, and sometimes I record. I'll show my friend. My friend be like, "Nah, it's not. It doesn't sound like you. Delete it. Do a new one." And I was like, oh my, this thing is taking time. Like, this thing is not it. Like, it's really, really getting to me. And all of that is making me anxious. Then, I just decided that, okay, this one I'm going to record. I'm going to record it. And that's it. So then I recorded it and I picked like 3 of my friends that I knew were online at that time. And I sent it to them. And I'm like, listen to the trailer. And they're like, have you released an episode already? I'm like, no, it's a trailer. It's a trailer for the podcast. They're like, it's nice. And the funny thing, like I attached like the 5 messages to them. I was like, listen to this before I delete it. I mean, I was so my anxiety was kicking in. I could not sleep. No, like 2, 3 a.m. My anxiety was kicking in, and most of them were like, no, like, why would you delete it? School is dope. Like, school, I want to hear from you. And a lot of them were like, oh, you said Thursday, right? Let's just Thursday be Thursday. I'm waiting for you. And then they kept reminding me, like, everything. They were like, I hope you can remember. I hope you remember it's on Thursday, right? I'm waiting. I'm like, Yes, yes. I'm trying to like make up excuses. I'm trying to make up excuses so that I want to release the podcast on Thursday because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like I'm recording this podcast on Tuesday night, stroke Wednesday morning. That's when I did the recording, and then I'm going to edit it on Wednesday, and then probably upload it on Thursday. I'm not even setting the music I want to use. Like I really wanted to use Rex music, King Rex. Yeah, I don't know if you know me, you should know King Rex. But if you don't know me, you're going to know more about King Rexy. I wanted to use his music Netflix and chill. Like it's one of my favorite songs. Like I really, 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 really love that song. Like really, really love. When I say love, I love that song. So I loved it so much that I wanted to use the sound for for the podcast. So I was just hoping that because I don't want to do it copyright and all of that. Just hoping that okay, the music will play before Thursday, and then if the music doesn't play before Thursday, I have to say, yeah, see what happened with the music. I was not able to play the music, and that's why I should start the podcast. Even though I know the people I'm dealing with will not want to hear that. It's only my friends. Oh, I'm trying not to mention his name. He told me not to mention his name on this podcast. He's supposed to be not to mention it on this podcast. It's only my friend that said, yeah, yeah, school though is nice, but try to like speak slower, like so that we can hear you. And I'm like, okay, fine, yeah, yeah, I get, yeah. I'm a fast talker. Actually, I didn't start talking early. Like I had something with my throat. I think my throat or my tongue. I should know I had something in my tongue. Yeah. Then I didn't talk as fast. I didn't talk as fast as other kids. Yeah. And then I finally started talking. And I started talking. That kind of thing that you've missed talking for a while. You have to like, talk enough to catch up with all the times you missed talking. So yeah, I started talking. That's how I became a fast talker. Like I could literally, you think I'm rapping, literally talk. But the only problem I have now is that I'm talking like, let's say, butter rhymes kind of talk. I go out of breath. If I can maintain my breath, yeah, I'll be like the next Buster Rhyme or the next Eminem. But I cannot maintain my breath. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I can't do that. So it's not in me. It's not in me. So that's why I'm here. I mean, trying to talk slowly. I really want to thank you for listening to this podcast. Like, literally a lot of podcasts you could listen to, but you decided to listen to this. You decided to listen to your girl that she learned the podcast as therapy because so many things that happen in my life. And it's so funny because I'm indoors. I, I don't know if it's too early to tell you that I have a fear of being outside. Like it's scary being outside. It's scary being outside. But things are happening to me inside. Like I'm inside. I'm trying to avoid drama. I'm trying to avoid a whole lot of things. But things happen to me inside. Like I don't know how it's possible, but things happen to me inside. So, but I do go out. I step out. Like I go to church. I don't play with church. Yeah, I go to church. Sometimes I try to hang out with my friends. I don't really have friends. Yeah, most of my friends are in Abuja on the east. Yeah, the majority of my friends are in Abuja, and I'm going to move to Abuja because I don't like Lagos. I think we're going to talk about it in one of the episodes why I don't like Lagos. Got myself talking fast again. I'm trying to reduce the tempo. I just hope that you can bear me. I'm going to work on it with time. So most of my friends here have moved to Abuja. Like it's so calm. Like Abuja suits my personality. Lagos is too crazy for me. I know I've been here all my life. Like you don't want to know how I've been coping. And I think Lagos is one of the reasons why I hate going outside because what's what's the need of the traffic? Like what's it for? And the traffic makes it look like everywhere is far, like everywhere is so far from everywhere. Like I can remember times that I was supposed to get to the airport, like highest max 1 hour because my dad's house is close to the airport. Highest 1 hour, then 2 hours I'm on the road. And then I hate having to sit at the airport, yeah. But like 2 hours, like those things that people go Some people, like we African people, yeah, we go early to the airport so we don't miss our flight. I actually dread, like, I don't want to go that early to the airport, and I have to sit down, and then I have to, like, just be. I have patience. I'm not a patient person. I don't like people looking at me, so I just like to hide. Like, I like to hide. I really, really like to hide. I don't want people looking at me. So going early to the airport means I have people looking at me. And I need to look for somewhere to hide. So I really, really dread. Like, I will try to get to the airport like at least 20 minutes max. I don't know. I don't know how I do it. Just pray and tell God, God, you, I must know this flight, because if I miss this flight, I don't have money to book another one. In this economy, in this recession, I don't have money to book another one. And like God was like, oh, my daughter, okay, if you have heard your prayer, let me, on 2 occasions or 3 occasions, I was this close to missing my flight. Am I sorry? No. Will I do it again? Yes. And God in heaven will help me so that I will not miss my flight. That's from Abuja. They literally had to call my name, like blah 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 blah. Come to the final body, and I'm like, what? Like, and I'm like, what? And I was last person. Okay, me and two other people, like the last person to enter the flight, and I'm like, are you people serious, bro? He says 4:30, yeah, and it's up to 4:30, and everybody has. But I'm like, oh, this is why I need to be early to the airport, like, so that I don't miss my flight, so that I don't come up with all this hope and booster. Because first of all, my dad is against me entering flight. He's like, why do you want to waste that money? Like, why do you want to waste money and enter flight when you can enter bus? I saved the money, and I'm like, how much am I saving? First of all, they know that I'm not daughter that likes comfort. I am going to pay for comfort. Like, as long as the money is there, I'm going to pay for comfort. And that's why I cannot afford to be broke. Okay, I can't afford to be broke because I have comfort. I need to pay for comfort. So why would I enter bus for many hours? And let me tell you, I'm afraid of outside. So just imagine me being afraid of outside, taking bus for how many hours when I'm afraid of outside. Just imagine. I've had times I used to come. I've had times I used to come back home. I schooled at Abia State University. Okay, since Abia State by 11 p.m. And I hate to move. Like, I hate moving. My body hates moving, so I have motion sickness. So I just have my nylon bag with me. Just know that I'm going to throw up. I just know. So I'm like forever prepared to throw up. Like, I'm forever prepared to drop. But like, use take bitter cola, and then after that, my body will reject bitter cola. Like, sometimes I don't eat on like, I don't eat it, but because I don't want to vomit on the bus. You know, I'm a big girl now. As a big girl, how will I be vomiting on the bus? Motion sickness does not care about me being big. It don't care. Doesn't give you. I don't have to curse, but it doesn't care about me being a big girl. I just comes up. So finally I was like, God, I don't want to enter bus again. And God has been faithful. Not enter bus that time. Like, I'm really, really grateful to God, like the testimony. And this is like one of the reasons why I believe in God, because I've seen things. So I'll pay for comfort as long as I have money. I'll pay for comfort. That's one thing about me. Man, it's not easy being the first child. I have a lot of things on my head, yes. Fine, but even though I'll still eat from the money. Pay for my comfort. Yeah, someone have told me that I'll be able to speak for 20 minutes or more. Like, I'll say that like, just if I'm talking to myself, which I do in my head. It's not like I just stand and I'm talking to myself for like 20 minutes or more. I just have positions in my head. That's like a whole different thing. But me speaking for 20 minutes, I feel like this podcast is going to help me with a whole lot of things. It's going to help me speak slower. It's going to help me battle my anxiety. It's going to help with public speaking. and it's going to help me communicate more with people. If you know me, you know I'm not even social. Like I'm not on social media. My Twitter, I retweet. I don't post. That's all I do. I don't have any pictures there. Instagram, it's a little different thing. I don't know. Mark keeps blocking my account. I don't know what I did to him. But I have a new account and I'm not growing the account. I just have one picture there. So that Mark can see that, oh, how will I exist? I'm not a robot. I exist. That's why I have that one picture there. TikTok. I cannot be dancing. I've tried. I've really tried to be dancing on the app. That's not my personality to be dancing on the app. But I'm going to create content on TikTok. I'm going to create content where I'm talking. I will be dancing. That's not my niche. So I'll definitely create content on. And I'm talking. I created the account already, but nothing yet. No content, no followers. I just open the account. I have to build the account. I mean, that's what I do. I don't just do it for myself. My job is trying to build the account. She's an Instagram account, but I don't do it for myself. I'm actually a social media marketer, and manager. I prefer being a social media manager. Yes, than a marketer. But the funny thing about me now is that everything I'm doing in my life, it boils down to me being a marketer. I took a course on digital marketing and I've been using it since. At first, funny thing is, at first, digital marketing was boring to me. Really, really boring. So now, like, I have to go back to this. I mean, I really started that, I have to go back to it. Then I went back to it and I started doing it. And then I discovered social media marketing. And I'm like, okay, yes, fine, this is good. And I got a job. Started doing like an internship. They're not paying me and started managing the social media. And at that point, my sister was acting up. My sister was really acting up because it was treated like something happened to me at the same time. But still, I was like still doing it. Then I had to go back to school. And then you know the thing when we go back to school, pressure. And my school is not liked. The pressure was really getting to me, and then I realized that I cannot do this. Now I'm back on track. I'm here again, and I'm going to like come out of my shell. I'm going to come out of my box. I'm going to make content. I'm going to do my podcast. I'm going to grow my account. I'm going to take pictures. I tell people that I don't take pictures. I think I'm joking. If you ask me, like, send me pictures. I'll send you pictures of me being inside and also Snapchat. I want to take quality picture like Instagram parties. Not too hard. Okay? I think so. It shouldn't be too hard. I want to take pictures like Instagram parties. Stuff out. I mean, I'm fine. I don't know about bad, but I'm fine. I'm fine. You want like I'm more fine. I'm very, very fine. So I want to take pictures like Instagram parties. Anyways, welcome to Inner In with the Right News. This is the first episode and there are more to come. See you.